The Insured Zone. The Insured Zone with Bet Insured.
Hello, sport fans. Welcome back to another edition of the Insured Zone podcast brought to you by Bet Insured. What's up? How you doing? Well, it's been a while. We understand. We appreciate all your messages, checking up on us and asking why we were not live last week. Well, we apologize for that. There were some reasons that were beyond our control, but it's a means to actually serve you better. And that is why we're back again this week to give you all our best predictions going into this weekend of footballing action. As you know, it is brought to you by Bet Insured. My name is Tim the Sports Soccer. Let's get ready for another round of prediction. I'm sure you want to smile to the bank, and I'm sure that you want to cash out this week, especially knowing that last week was Valentine's. And of course, this week, we are ready to now make back the money that we spent last week. Come with me as I share with you our predictions for this week. Welcome to the Aston podcast brought to you by Bet Insured. And now getting into the predictions for this week. But before we get into that, don't forget, visit Bet Insured at www.betinsured.com. Remember, I always tell you there is no prediction in the world that you're looking for. You got to find them right there at Bet Insured website, www.betinsured.com. Talk about straight draws, talk about halftime, full time, talk about correct scores, talk about different arrays of prediction. You find them at Bet Insured. So all you're going to do today is go to your browser, visit Bet Insured at www.betinsured.com. Also, don't forget, if you want to keep enjoying videos like this one, like, subscribe, and share, because it goes a long way. You can as well drop your comments on how we can even serve you better. So now we'll be getting into the predictions for this week. Are you ready? Because I am.
Smile to the bank all the time with Bet Insured. Choose Bet Insured.
So now starting off from the game involving Everton versus Manchester United at the Goodison Park. This one is actually a tasty encounter. It starts by 1:30 on Saturday. And of course, when it comes to lunchtime, everyone wants to see how it pans out. Well, there's this belief that whatever the early kickoff of the Premier League produces is what is going to determine what the rest of the day is going to look like in the Premier League. Well, I want to believe that Everton, under David Moyes, he has turned things around with them, even though they are out of the FA Cup early after they lost against Bournemouth. But against Manchester United, you can as well say that they pose a lot of threat, especially knowing that they are at home. And their fans, trust me, they've been absolutely crazy. In the last 5 games, they've won 2 and drawn 1, as well as lost 2 in their last 5 games at home. But for Man United as well, under Ruben Amorim, at home, it's not really a good form that they're having. But when it comes to away form, they're as well good. You might want to say that Ruben Amorim, with Man United, their form hasn't been there. But when it comes to away form, Man United have been actually a tough nut to crack. But against Everton, is it going to be a win for Man United or a win for Everton? I'm not going to go in for either home win or away win, but instead, I will be going for little goals to be scored in this one. So for my full-time result, I'll be going for under 3.5 goals on this one at about 1.22 odds to find that one with a correct score at 1-1. Then for the expert prediction on this, I'll be going for over 29.5 throw-ins at 1.41 odds. Then if you want to go for the alternative market, you can go for over 2.5 offsides at 1.28 odds for this game involving Everton and Man United. Then going into the game involving Arsenal and West Ham United, this is a London derby. But of course, you want to say that it's a London derby involving a powerhouse and a team that is still trying to get itself together. West Ham United under Graham Potter. We thought Graham Potter coming back into managerial position at West Ham United, we actually thought that it was going to be, a good start to life. They started well, but last week they lost. Well, you want to believe that this week, away from home, they might want to try to, prove something to their fans. But against Arsenal, I'm not so sure that is going to be an easy thing to do, knowing that Arsenal are currently trying to push Liverpool to actually meet them in the title race. So any point for Arsenal right now counts. In fact, they want to keep making sure that they get 3 points from every single game. So to drop a single point is not going to be what is going to be on Arsenal's radar at the moment. So when it comes to this fixture, I'll be going for goals. I'll go for over 2.5 goals at 1.68 odds to find that one. And then for the correct score, I'll be going for 2-1 in favor of Arsenal. Then for the expert prediction, well, for me, I think I'll go for saves in this, knowing that Alfonso Areola has been fantastic. I think that they're going to frustrate Arsenal before Arsenal could get a goal. But I'm sure that there will be goals in this one. So I'll go for over 4.5 saves for this game. Over 4.5 saves. You find that at 1.28 odds. And for the alternative market, I'll go for over 8.5 corner kicks. You find this one at 1.32 odds. Then away from the Arsenal's game versus West Ham United, let's go into the game involving Ipswich Town versus Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, Tottenham Hotspur under Ange Postecoglou. Well, I don't know what I'm going to say to actually qualify that team. Well, Ipswich Town seems like that team. In fact, if you look at the bookmakers right now, they actually give Ipswich Town about 4.45 odds, which means it's not a total write-off that Ipswich Town could lose this game. But because they know that they are playing up against Tottenham's side that is unpredictable, sometimes you expect Ipswich Town to actually win a game. They just go there and then just mess up. But when it comes to a game that you least expect them to win, they go there and take all the win. So it is just the story of Tottenham Hotspur this time around. Although we can understand that they've not really been good mentally. The coach has said it. They've tried everything possible. But going into this prediction against Ipswich Town, for me, I wouldn't say that any team is going to cancel each other out. But instead, I see both teams scoring against each other. Ipswich Town did that last week against Aston Villa. And I'm sure they will do that against Tottenham Hotspur this time around. So both teams to score for my full-time prediction at 1.49 odds for the both team to score prediction. At the correct score at 2-1 in favor of Tottenham Hotspur. Then for the expert prediction, I'll go for over 8.5 corner kicks. Over 8.5 corner kicks at 1.39 odds. Or for the alternative market, then you go for over 21.5 shots towards the goal at 1.35 odds.
Smarter the bank all the time with Bet Insured. Choose Bet Insured.
Up next, we got Aston Villa taking on Chelsea. Well, this is actually a tough one for Chelsea fans right now. They're going through a lot, trust me. From the beginning of the season, they were dubbed as one of the title contenders. They are trying to avoid it. So are we going to say that Chelsea's current form right now is due to the fact that everywhere they go from the beginning of the season, they were always claiming that they are not a Premier League title contender? So let's look at this. Chelsea fans claim that they were not Premier League title contenders. But now that it is all looking like they are not Premier League title contenders, they are feeling sad. So are we going to call Chelsea fans hypocrites? Well, if you're a Chelsea fan, are you happy with Chelsea's position right now? Going up against Aston Villa, away from home. Although Chelsea won against Aston Villa 3-0 at the Stamford Bridge, but in this fixture, trust me, it is going to be a really difficult one for Chelsea. That is why I'm not going to be going for a home win or away win, because if you look at the odds for both sides, they are slim. Aston Villa was giving about 2.95 odds to win. Chelsea giving 2.75 odds to win. And the draw stays at about 3.20 odds. So it means that it's a close one between both sides. So that means I'll be going for goals. So a both team to score for me at 1.55 odds in this game. Then for the correct score, I think I'll go for a 2-all draw between both sides. 2-2 between Aston Villa and Chelsea. For the expert prediction, straightforward, I'll go for over 22.5 shots towards the goal, because there will be a lot of attempts in this. Chelsea will try to win. Aston Villa will try to win, knowing that they got Rashford, they got Asensio, another top star who can actually attack for them. So over 22.5 shots towards the goal. You find that at 1.33 odds. So of course, finally from the big predictions that we got for you this week, we got another epic battle which happens at least twice a season. This is between Manchester City and Liverpool. Should we be excited about this fixture? Yes, because why? Man City won emphatically against Newcastle last week, 4-0. And now we got our star of the moment, Omar Mamouche, the Egyptian for Manchester City, who was gotten from Eintracht Frankfurt during the January transfer window. Some people are now tipping this guy to be the next Mohamed Salah in the Premier League. But Liverpool are on course to win a Premier League title right now. They would not want to sleep up. Yes, this is a huge battle away from home at the Etihad Stadium. Will Liverpool get a win in this fixture? Well, it is really actually not so predictable to talk about, but that is why I'll be going for goals in this. I'll go for over 2.5 goals in this fixture. You find over 2.5 goals at 1.45 odds, 1.45 odds, with the correct goal at 3-2. I think there will be lots of goals scored in this one. 2 to Manchester City, 3 to Liverpool, only because I feel like Liverpool are going to be the ones pressing hard, because they need the win more than Manchester City needs the win because of their ambition to win the Premier League title. So for the expert prediction for this, I'll go straight for attempt towards goal, over 23.5 shots towards the goal as well. So those are the top predictions for this week. But hold on, we still got other predictions for you right from the Premier League. So let's check out the rest of the predictions that we got for you this week from the English Premier League. Yeah, those are the rest of the predictions that we got for you this week. And hold on, we're still not done. We got other bonus predictions for you this week. So check them out. So guys, finally on the Ensure Zone podcast, here is our 20 odds weekend banker on 1xBet, specially curated by our experts. Here you go. Check it out. So guys, there you go. The odds are in. And of course, as usual, we're hoping for green this weekend. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Don't forget, visit BetEnsured at www.betensured.com to enjoy more predictions just like the one we give you. Trust me, there are other predictions that you will experience when you visit BetEnsured website. Once again, at www.betensured.com. You want to enjoy more videos like this one? Kindly like, subscribe, and share. And as well, comment on how we can as well serve you better. My name is Tim, the Sports Talk Guy. Until next week, when I'll be back again to give you another interesting prediction. Stay safe, and remember, right here at the Ensure Zone podcast, we just do not predict the future. We ensure it. See you on the next one. Bye for now.